How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Goldmine Scenes podcast. Excuse me. Sorry I didn't record last weekend. Honestly, I forgot what I was doing last weekend. But today, I don't have too much to talk about. I'm just pretty much, today is pretty much kind of like an update. Just like, what's up? How's it going? Just checking in on you, as Bill Burr likes to say. Um, Work's been good. There's been a lot of snow. I don't know if anyone else has been getting snow, but we've been getting a lot of snow, and it's nice for a day. But after like 2 weeks, it kind of gets annoying because I have to go to work, and I need to I gotta make money, because that's the whole point of work. Oh, pardon me. And I got excuse me. I got to work every single day, except for 2 days, which they had us not come in because they had to do auditing and count a bunch of shit, and there really wasn't anything to do anyways. So, um, yeah, those were the only 2 days I missed. Besides that, I got those 3 days in, and I've been at work every day last week, and everything looks good for now. But the snow was not fun because we we cut a few days short. Excuse me. We cut a few days short because there weren't enough of us to do a whole lot, and so they sent us home. And that for that that yeah, that only happened once, and every other day's been fine. But other than that, for work, it's been pretty good. Other than work, there's nothing really else is nothing much has been going on for me. I've been trying to do stuff, and it just doesn't work out. I know that's very vague, but I'm keeping it that way. um, I have a few things here to talk about. Not too much, because I was looking, and I don't understand how Google does their shit. Because like every time I'm looking for new things, I'll always see things from, like, I literally saw something for, what game was it for? It was for some game, and it was literally a year old, and I'm like, are you fucking? Why? Stop it! I don't understand why, like, Google. I don't know what they're what I don't know. They need to do something, or maybe it's how I'm looking for articles, but yeah, I didn't find too many. I just need I need well, because of the weather. Yeah, I can't really do anything. And I was supposed to be hanging out with a friend 2 weeks ago, and then last week, and then like that shit got all fucked up because of the snow. So thank you, snow. And so hopefully he can come down this week, or no, not this weekend, but like the first of the next month or some shit. And then, yeah, then I can hang out with him. That'll be fun, finally. Haven't seen him in forever because he's always in school. But, the first article I got right here, and I only got 3 lined up, so, yeah, don't get too excited. This isn't gonna be the longest episode, but, it's gonna be something. Something's better than nothing. But I guess I remember. I don't know if you guys follow Star Wars video games at all, but there's this Star Wars game let's see. It was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I guess that was being made by some company, and it got, I think, canceled. Because I remember hearing about. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before. How it was this. Oh, excuse me for the yawn. It was a single player Star Wars game. That just involves you, and no multiplayer, no nothing. And that, to be honest, that sounds fun because there was fuck, where I don't want to go looking through the all the article, but I remember them saying something. Where the hell is it? Because there was a game. I have the game on my Xbox, but I just can't remember what it was called. But there are these two Star Wars games that some of you may have played, where you were, you're a Jedi, and you're. Oh, there we go. But no, it doesn't say. But it was called the Force. I think it's like the Force Awakened or something, right? And I think that's what it was called. There were two of those games. I've played a little bit of both, but I haven't beaten them. For some reason, when they came out back in the day, I don't think I had heard about them, or else for some reason it just didn't interest me, or I don't know why. But I just totally missed them, and then now I can actually finally play them. But for what the Jedi Fallen Order is about, if you haven't heard about it, I'm just gonna read this little. Let's see. It's not too much. It's just what Fallen Order would be about. From Respawn Entertainment comes a brand new action adventure game, which tells an original Star Wars story around a surviving Padawan set shortly after the events of Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. If you don't know what happened in Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith, pretty much the Emperor has finally poisoned Anakin's mind, and he goes to the Jedi Temple, and he goes and kills all of the little ones and the Padawans. So I'm guessing that you probably weren't in that room, or I'm guessing he probably brought stormtroopers there too. They'll probably show him bringing stormtroopers or some shit, because he said activate phase. They said activate phase something. It said okay, activate this, and it just automatically switches all the clones against. Against all the Jedi and stuff who they were originally working for. And so he probably shows up with stormtroopers or some shit, and they're all wasting everyone at the place, everyone everywhere, and you probably hid somewhere, and they missed you, and then you come out of hiding, or someone finds you and runs away with you. It'd be fucking dope. I really would like to see that, like a Skyrim or a single player Star Wars game where you grow your character, you got skills and shit, like Kingdom Come Deliverance and shit like that. That'd be pretty fucking cool. I would love to see a game like that. Let me play something like that, please. I'll spend all my time on that game. Let's see, and then I'll read this little bit right here for you. These little paragraphs. Hang on. Just need a sip of water. Okay. Oh man, hang on. I forgot to tell you that when we were when it was snowing, I was talking to some of my friends. I was texting him, and he said he was gonna go sledding. I was like, oh yeah, let me go sledding. So this was this is Sunday, so not yesterday, but last Saturday, so a week ago, I went sledding with the homies, and just for an hour, and then we were going. There was this jump that they had made, that these people had made. I don't know who made it, but there were a bunch of people there. And there was it was like a 2-second drop. You went up, you came down, boom, 1, 2. No, not even. It's like you hit the jump, it's like, boom, 1, 2, Bow. Then you hit down. Like, you got some fat air. I kind of fucked up on it. Like, I hit it, but kind of went sideways and landed, like, right on the right side of my chest. And now, like, my ribs hurt. And they started to kind of do. So, yeah. But whatever. I'm living. Fuck it. But what I was going to say right here, on the article, for those of you unfamiliar with Respawn Entertainment, and Respawn is the people who are making the Jedi Fallen Order. They are a video game production company owned by EA and was founded by the developers of the Call of Duty franchise. The studio has been responsible for the development and release of games such as Titanfall, Titanfall 2, and Apex Legends, all three of which are multiplayer first-person shooters. However, unlike those games, Fallen Order will be a single-player story instead of being a shooter. The main character will be a lightsaber-wielding former Padawan. Additionally, there has been no mention of multiplayer being included in this game, which I am totally fine with. While a single-player game story wouldn't sound like the forte of a company that specializes in first-person shooters, former God of War director Stig Asmussen is heading the team developing the game. Or don't you want to say leading the team? And if anyone is unfamiliar with the God of War series, they are some of the most highly rated action adventure games of all time, with their latest being... What the fuck does that have to do? I don't give a fuck. Cool, he's going over there. Let's see. For the Fallen Order, imagine something in the vein of... Yeah, there we go. The Force Unleashed franchise, which was an older Star Wars action-adventure Star Wars game series which followed the story of Darth Vader's secret apprentice, in which the player's character's weapons consist of the Force and a lightsaber. So that would be like those old games are fucking dope. So that'd be dope with this new game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that because, like everyone should, but I know everyone doesn't, I love Star Wars. Not like, oh, I love the new Star Wars, just Star Wars in general. I love Star Wars. And I grew up, on the old stuff, and then the prequels, and now this stuff. So like everyone, it's fun. I love Star Wars. It's really fun. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Right here, there's more. Let's see. There's more leaks, quote unquote, on the plot. According to the leaks, the story of the game will take place about 5 years after the Jedi Purge and Revenge of the Sith, and will follow the adventures of a former Padawan named Cal. Right, Cal? Okay, yeah. Who survived the efforts to kill the remaining Jedi. It is also said in the leak that Cal has a woman named Saris as a mentor figure, and that the Inquisitors and Night Sisters will be involved in the game in some capacity. So hopefully they have a deep story, nice story. Let's see, it says, if the leaks turn out to be true, then that means we will be getting something new and previously unseen in the Star Wars games, as both the Inquisitors and the Night Sisters have only been relegated to appearing in only comics and TV shows, and have yet to be introduced in neither the Star Wars movies nor video games. Let's see. That would be really cool, actually. So, yeah, it says, personally, I love the idea of following the adventures of a young Padawan on the run from the Empire and having to fight new enemies we have yet seen in the Star Wars games. And if it concluded with him coming face to face with Vader or even the Emperor at some point, that would be all the better. Excuse me. See, that would be fun, but then if you think about it, you would die. Because Vader lives and the Emperor lives. Because Darth Vader kills the Emperor, and the Emperor technically kills Vader. Because, he's electrocuting him. He's electrocuting Luke, and he's like, Father, please. And Darth Vader's like, maybe I should like him for a second. And then he picks him up and throws him, and then, I don't understand, it's like he was shocking the shit out of Luke, and then, like, he's just kind of Darth is standing there like normal, like nothing happened, like, and he picks him up for a second and throws him over, and then he's fried, and Luke gets up like, whew, okay, Dad, you okay? You okay? Like, polar opposite of what should have happened, but okay. Yeah, it would, that would be fucking cool. This game would be dope as shit if it came out. Well, if it was like that. Like, because it's coming out. It says, after the reported cancellation of the development of EA's open-world Star Wars game, along with the poor reception of 2018 Star Wars Battlefront 2, there was a disturbance in the force regarding future Star Wars games. After a few weeks of ambiguity, EA stated last week that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order will continue its development, and according to its website, is currently slated for a holiday 2019 release. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully we'll be getting it this fucking year. Holy shit. Think about it. If we get Star Wars Fallen Order, or Jedi Fallen Order, this year, and we also get Cyberpunk 2077 this year, oh my fucking god. Dudes. It's over. Then I can die. Okay? Then no. I also have to play. Well, not necessarily. It just sounds interesting. Starlight, Starlink, some bullshit from Bethesda. It's like, Skyrim in space. Pretty much. But whatever. I mean, it sounds dope, so I'll play it. Anyways, the next one, I don't have much to say, but I remember hearing about it as a kid. Everyone on this planet, I would say, if you're at least, I would say at least 15, you should know about the Mars rover. And, it pretty much, ran out of juice. And that's that. And they interpreted, let's see. So, I'm going to go down to what they said, what it actually said. Let's see. It's hard. It basically said we had no power left, and that this was the last time we heard from. It basically said we had no power left, and that was the last time we heard from it. And people are saying, like they heard that, and then the translation that I guess they made it into was that because there's also a storm coming in, from like a Juno storm, some shit like that, and they said my battery's low and it's getting dark, and now people are making T-shirts and memes or whatever out of it, and you see some pretty cool pictures right here on. This is on. You could probably find it anywhere, but just look up Mars rover dying. But this is on Laced, LAIST.com. But it's LA. Oh, LAist? Maybe that's what they call it, LAist? Because it says LA, it's highlighted in IST, and then I looked up, it says Hollywood. It has the Chinese Roman Theater. It has Capitol Records as a Hollywood sign, then it has a palm tree, which is not native to California. It is native to Hawaii. But it's funny. It's like I know all these things, and No wonder I want to live there so badly. I just connect with it. But it's pretty cool. They have these photos on Mars, and it looks really interesting. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, imagine if you took dirt and filled it up with air. Like you filled the dirt up, like you inflated the dirt. And that's the best way I could say it. The dirt looks like mud. It's like imagine like mud with that chrome finish. You know, like there's no chrome, but it has that smooth, shiny. Like it's weird. Mars is weird. The photo, the camera they put on it's fucking weird too. But it's really interesting that you can see it. And then it says, as far as I can tell, this is the last image Opportunity took from SOL 5111.4 dash, or for whatever that is. And it's just pitch black. But yeah, all we can do is hope we move forward. A gif of Michael Scott. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. People actually got emotional from it. But you know, people are people. And then the last thing I got, which I kind of knew about already, because I listened to a lot of Kevin Smith. And if you don't know who Kevin Smith is, he's a comedian and director, filmmaker. He did, Clerks 1, Clerks 2. He hopes to do a Clerks 3. He did Mallrats. Hopefully he's going to do Mallrats 2 someday, which Stan Lee was going to be in, but he can't be anymore, unfortunately, because he died. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. He did Yoga Hosers. He did Tusk. He did a fuck ton of movies also that I haven't seen. But it says, Kevin Smith says, Jay and Silent Bob reboot movie. Well, this article says, Kevin Smith says Jay and Silent Bob movie to finally start rolling. And it's the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, as they're gonna call it, because let's see it. I want to. He posted a picture on Twitter because when. Oh, there's my phone. I don't give a fuck. I can't say who just started live streaming because, well, I can because I know it won't. Like, PewDiePie just started. I got a PewDiePie notification. Yes, I like PewDiePie. Leave me alone. I like PewDiePie. Bros and sisters, we are all alike. We are all one. We are all part of the Bros and Sisters Nation, as he would say. But they finally started rolling, so I'm guessing that that they're gonna start filming, maybe. But he posted this thing. It says, I first posted about Jay and Silent Bob reboot on Instagram on 2/9/17, which is February 9th, 2017. It's been 2 years and 1 week since that post, during which time I almost died. And this is on the Fox News channel online. This is roughly a year ago. Smith said he suffered a massive heart attack Following the health event, a doctor informed him that he had 100% blockage of my LAD artery, aka the Widowmaker, he tweeted. Since then, he's undergone significant weight loss and shared a photo of his transformation with fans in April. Yeah, he doesn't. Imagine taking a peach? No. Imagine taking a pear. No, imagine taking a pumpkin and turning it into a pear. Or no, an egg. A tiny chicken egg. You know? That's a lot. That's a big difference. Like before he has a round, like kind of pumpkin-y pear head. Now he has a very egg head where it's, nice and normal curve at the top and comes down normal, but then, not pointed at the bottom, but, a slight curve like an egg if you turned it upside down, Whereas his head before looks like you take the bottom of a pumpkin, cut it in half, and then put the top of a pear. Yeah. Pretty much. But he said, I had the time of my life laughing while writing Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. He described the film as being tongue-in-cheek and one that pokes fun at movie businesses' recent redo obsession. Like, so all the movie reboots and how they're redoing everything. So it's kind of what they're doing. It's not necessarily... It is, but it isn't. We'll have to see what it is. But, damn, 26 minutes. Holy shit, I didn't think I'd be that. I thought this would be like 15 minutes. That's not bad. That's all I really have to say this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and that I didn't bore you too much. And sorry I didn't do it last Sunday, but some days I'm just not really feeling. Like today I really didn't feel like doing it, and there's this one thing in here. Where is it? That I really liked. That kind of got me to do it today. It says, a quote by Kevin Smith. It says, "Never give up, kids, even when your heart wants to." And I was like, that's very true. Even though in this case, it's just a simple podcast. If I really liked that and I wrote it down in my book, and I didn't do this, then I'd kind of be hypocritical. So I just did it anyways, and I'm glad I did it. So see you guys on the next episode.